Now that you've set up the basics for your own account, it's time to create some users. So these users are going to be perhaps your children or your clients. So we go to users, it's in the top left area here, and click on active users. At the moment it's just going to be you here, so you're going to add a user. Now my recommendations here is to keep the display name that you use here and the username that you use here short and anonymous. I would say automatically create a password. You probably won't want them to change their password when they first sign in, so I would unclick that. And I would say send password and email upon completion if you want, but you need to know that this on Microsoft.com email address that you have here does not send you any emails, right? It is actually not a usable email address. So exchange that, to delete it, and exchange it for an email address that you have already. So the one perhaps that you put in when you first started setting up this account, not your on Microsoft.com account. Your just general email address that you want to use, that you know you can receive emails to. It's really important that you know that, and that you don't use that on Microsoft.com email address and expect those emails to appear somewhere they won't. So I'm just going to put in 1A and 1A here, and I've popped in my regular email address in here. Going to click on next. Now you want to assign this user a license to use Minecraft Education, so you're going to have to buy an additional one for them. You also have the option of creating a user without a product license, so you could add the license later. So I'm going to click next. So it says buy another license, yes. Great, so I've just bought another license and I'm going to click next. Now these optional settings are really important. You want to make sure that the users that are for your children or your clients are not given administration access. So you want to click down here and just check that this one is ticked here rather than these admin center access. If you have colleagues or another parent that you want to give more administrative access to, you can do that here. But obviously for children and clients I'd recommend no admin center access. So here we are reviewing and finishing. You can see that the display name and the email address that you use to log into Minecraft Education itself are here. The password is going to be automatically generated and sent to this email address. And you have product licenses for them and no admin center access. So you're just going to click finish adding here. And it displays the password and all the information that you need. Make sure you keep those safe. But as this is a user under your admin, you can change and update this information if you need to. So it's not so vital that you remember these passwords as it is with your own admin password. So here you can see they're up here now next to your one. The next thing you're going to want to do is log into my sign-ins again with this user details, the password that you just got and this username, so that you can set up the additional sign-in methods for that user too.